morning, everybody. Say good morning. All right, so I got my helper Emily here, and we are going to change the oil on Mommy's car. So, if you saw the video about a month ago, Daddy changed the oil on Ruby for the first time. So, Daddy's helped change oil before on race cars a long time ago, but not in years. So, that was a project. But we did it. We did a really good job. And there's 6,000 miles. We'll be ready for an oil change on Ruby again. But Mommy's car needs an oil change. And this time we've kind of picked up our working here. We got ramps. We got ramps to lift Mommy's car up off the ground. Daddy's got a crawler now to be able to get underneath the car and roll around. That's nice. We've already got the bottom engine cover off. Emily helped me with that. And the 17 10mm bolts that hold it up there. There's a lot of bolts, wasn't it, Emily? Yeah, you gonna show everybody? Show everybody your bolts. Yeah, there's Emily's bolts. So, we got those all off. You know, Daddy likes Mobil 1, so we're doing a Mobil 1 fully synthetic oil change. Right, Emmy? Yep. Emmy got me the filter and brought it over to me. We made sure we had the right one before we got started. So, here we go. We're going to roll up underneath the car and get this job started, right? Right? You ready? All right, so we're up here underneath Mommy's car, and this is our oil filter right here. And right here is our drain bolt. That drain bolt is a 17mm, so we've got our 17mm socket ready to go on here. And we pulled that engine cover off. That was very easy. I must say this, I was kind of worried about doing Mommy's car because I thought it was going to be a little more difficult. But it's actually a lot easier than it was to get to my car. So, that's a good thing. You coming up under here with me, Emmy? I mean, it also helps that, you know, we've got the creeper, crawler, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, we've got the car lifted up, so that helps. That's got oil on it, baby. Don't touch it. It'll get all over your hands. All right, we're going to start taking these off, and we'll get back with you in a few minutes. You got anything, Emmy? No?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's over. But we hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, because it's not far from Thanksgiving. So, we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, so we got our oil draining, right, Emmy?
Yeah,
We got the drain bowl now. It's filling up. Now, the Kia Sorento takes 5.1 quarts, approximately. So, we're going to let that drain out. And we're about to loosen our oil filter and get that draining. All right, so our filter's off. We're just getting a little bit more drip there. And we're getting a little bit of drip there. We got our bowls here and our drip pad all down there. And everything's going nice and smooth. And we're just moving along on Mommy's car. All right, so we're back again. So it's pretty much done draining. We got just a little drip there. And we're going to wipe this little excess off here. And we're going to put our oil filter back on first. So we'll get that done. Now, Emmy, can you hand me the oil filter?
What?
The oil filter in the box? Yep. Give me that. Come on, hand it to me. Okay, we're using our feet. All right, so here's our Mobil 1 oil filter. Nice and clean, looking good. What I always like to do, I forget who taught me this and told me this, but put just a little bit of oil along the brim on the rubber gasket. It'll keep that gasket from drying out, and it'll help form a nice seal when we put it in. So we got that set.
I can help you.
You've been helping me, baby. Let's give that one more wipe. And we're gonna take this.
Mom likes black.
Yeah, matches Mommy's car, huh? We're just gonna give that a nice good. You don't want to over tighten it, okay? So we're just gonna get it nice and snug on there. Don't move it, Emmy. Get that nice and snug. That looks good. Look good, Emmy? All right. So we got that in there. And as you can tell, our drip is just barely dripping. We're gonna...
With the orange one.
With the orange one, we're gonna throw that away after we drain all the oil and stuff out of it. So, we're gonna give this a wipe, and we're gonna put the oil plug back in.
And put this back in.
Alright.
Cotton glue. Glue's better than. A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Alright. A wrench. We're gonna use the wrench this time. Oh. I love these wrenches. They have a socket on the end.
Dad, what is this
Which
part?
makes life so much easier.
Daddy, what is this part?
It's just part of the fairing, baby, for the bumper. All right, so we got our oil filter on. As you can hear, that is empty. So that is good to go. We've tightened our nut. We're gonna put the oil back in it before we put the engine cover back on. And just to make sure there's no leaks, everything looks good. And we'll start it up and we'll come back underneath here. All right, so we're up here on the top side all ready to go. You know, something important, have some good shop rags around, something that doesn't have any fibers or anything in it. 1 second, Emmy. All right. A good funnel. Make sure your funnel is cleaned out before you put it in there. Mine had a little bit of dust and stuff that migrated onto it while it's been sitting here in the garage. So make sure you wipe that thing out really, really good. You don't want to get any particles or anything down there in your engine. Make sure when you take there's a little stopper on top of your oil. Make sure you take that off. And it's nice and clean. You're not going to get any bits and pieces of that in there. You know, as I said before, we're doing a Mobil 1 oil change. This is Mobile Life Extended Performance, guarantees for up to 20,000 miles. The Kia here takes 5W20, fully synthetic. And, you know, I like to do about a 10,000 mile oil change just to be on the safe side, keep everything running the best it can. So that's what we've got. Emmy's got her stool over here, so she can be up here with Daddy helping too, because we still got the car up on the lift blocks. So we're gonna see. Let's start pouring some of this in here. Take a look at that nice clean. Look at that nice fresh clean oil pouring in there. So we're gonna finish filling this up and we'll get back with you. All right, we're back again. So Emmy helped me dump all the old oil into the bottle that we dumped the new oil from. So that's all done. We're gonna wipe out all of our drain pans and funnels and everything. We got the old filter in the box there, so we can go properly dispose that when we're done. We got everything closed up on top here. We're gonna get this thing buttoned up, put the cover back on underneath, and everything seems to have gone good. Emmy, were you a big help? Alrighty then.